pass it on. We need to create our own propaganda, but with the truth. Spread the truth.
All right. Now hold the fuck up. I don't think that that's the right thing she should have said. We need to start our own propaganda. That sounds exactly like something that a rich, drunk shoplifter would say. Let's start our own propaganda. But in a good way, though, is what I meant to say. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because there's a demonic spirit over Dalton. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, it looks like Tiffany, don't it? It's a demonic spirit over Dalton. You said describe it to you? Okay, it's kind of orange. And it's got these like gigantic eyes, It's weird.
All right, next we have Miss Linda Terrell. She's running for a trustee.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Linda.
Oh, you gonna be a trustee?
Hi. Most of you people here probably know me already.
Yeah.
My name's Linda Terrell, and I work for the Senior Transportation Department at Thornton Township. There's, I'm a people person.
Oh, you are? You are? And you ain't figured out what's sitting next to you yet? Nah, you're not a people person.
And I'm not about a lot of messiness and things of that nature.
Oh, no?
And the thing is, if elected, I'm clearly all about the people only.
Clearly? Oh, you said it was clear. How? Where are we supposed to see all this clear evidence?
I'm not going to get involved in any messiness.
No? You're sitting next to the messiness now. The fact that you're at this thing means yes, you are. And actually, you're kind of calling your friend here messy by making that statement. I'm not going to get involved in any of the chaos that my bestie here creates.
I think what's going on now is horrendous. With the township and with Dalton
and what they're doing to Tiffany.
People need, we all have to come together and communicate as one. Sitting.
I'm gonna tell you what I hate. I hate listening to people talk about what they need to do, what everyone needs to do. You know what we need to do? We need to compromise. I mean, it's true. That's true. But you're saying it to the wrong fucking person. You're saying it to everybody but Tiffany. You realize that Tiffany's sitting next to her and she's talking outward. So she's talking to everyone except for the person who is the person. And that's where they got me fucked up at. And that's why I can't take you seriously, because there's no way that you don't know this. There's no way that you're not walking on eggshells talking to Tiffany. There's no way. Even if you are a snot-nosed asshole just like she, even if that's you, you still are aware that to talk to Tiffany, you got to walk on eggshells. There's certain things you can't say. Once you do, you're going to be across that line and it's going to be a problem. She's going to stop listening once you say anything that even sounds anything like something kind of almost close to a criticism, be it constructive or not. Like, you know this. And you're still talking out to everyone else about how everyone else needs to change and compromise. When they can't compromise, they have to compromise with her. And she's the one who won't compromise. So fuck you is basically what I'm saying. Basically, it's fuck you. That's the moral of the story. That's what it boiled down to.
On the board as a trustee, you can be assured that I'm not going to be involved in it. So,
oh my God.
That's
funny. That's how you get elected now. He's like, look, I vow not to get involved in the bullshit that the mayor creates. I vow not to take her side or no. I vow never to be as much a bitch as she. Apparently that's all it takes to be the mayor now. I mean, to like get a job around here. You just gotta vow never to be as bad as this bitch. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Most of you know me from the transportation department. Does anybody in here use our service, first of all, in the transportation department? No. Okay.
Damn, they called you useless, bitch. They said, nah. Hey, Jared, what's up, baby? They said, nah, we don't. Yeah, you useless. See, that thing you do, we don't even use that. So what are you talking about?
I have so much to say, so many things to say, and
I'm
I
getting there,
really
Juliet. I'm
don't.
getting
They
there.
selected me as a
You tell,
trustee
right?
to run for trustee of the village of Dalton.
Hit the like button.
Does anybody have any questions? First of all, I should say, if any questions, go ahead, please. It's okay.
Should have been here to hear you start the story. I came all the way from Indiana. I grew up in Dalton, Riverdale, and I never got to hear to cover this and who y'all got to say.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
I think we're all better together, you know, sitting on the board.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm not sure what that person in the back said, but it couldn't have been shit. And you know how I know? Because Tiffany said, I agree. I agree. It was probably something like, I think that, we should do better. I agree. I can agree with that. Yes. Like, oh my God. Okay, yeah.
Board as trustee, that's one of the things I would push for, us being together as one unit. You know, we are better together, and we should look out for the people of the town. That's what it's all about, keeping them safe and healthy, you know? So that's basically what it's all about. I don't know where all of this, the problem came. There was a breakdown in communication somewhere. When you start seeing those cracks, you have to patch them, because it can get out of control, and which it has gotten out of control now, and this is what has happened,
Tell us about it.
you know. And I urge anybody that's listening to all of these problems and all of this mess,
Yes.
listen carefully
Okay.
and fact check it. And you have to, it's critical listening. That's what it is. You have to pull back that propaganda and really listen to what they're saying, because most of it is not true. You know,
Oh, most of it's not true. Which parts? Which parts? And who do we confirm with which ones? Because Tiffany ain't gonna tell the truth if it's gonna save her life or not. You gotta pull back those, all those things you be hearing. Because some of them, they don't even be true. Like when you heard that rumor that Tiffany was a leprechaun who stole all the village money, half of that wasn't true. Can you guess which half? Tiffany is not a leprechaun. She's just the bitch who stole all the village money. You see? Sometimes you gotta fact check. You gotta fact check, because some of it don't even be true. See? She stole all the money, yes, but she was not indeed a leprechaun.
listen to it. I'm like, well, that's not true. That's a play on words. They twist things. But if you're just listening,
Oh my God, that's funny that you say that. Because she tried to put not her, but Tiffany tried to put a restraining order on Jedediah for some shit that he said, that a play on words it was. And she tried to use it as like some big threat when it was clearly a play on fucking words. Oh, but now it's like, oh, you need to see past this. It be a play on words and people just blow it out of proportion. Like Tiffany did when she just tried to get a restraining order on for somebody for doing the same thing I'm talking about. Oh my God. And this is why we can't take you seriously. And Tiffany over there like, Tiffany over there co-signing on this shit. It wasn't even 2 days ago, bitch, that you just did the thing I said. And she over there like, Oh my God. Tiffany is the devil.
to the propaganda people spreading all of this stuff,
Just
you know,
spreading
you're
stuff.
gonna believe what you hear. You're gonna believe what's on the news. But when they say something on the news, go fact check it. Go ahead, please.
I have a question. Online, it's been theories of the buses being in Indiana and stuff. Can you clarify that you take the seniors sometimes to the dialysis on the border? It's on your website. Can you clarify that for me?
Yes, we do. We do. There's one place we go to in Indiana, Hammond, Indiana, and that's to DeVita.
Yeah.
So that's one of our exceptions. But for the most part, we transport people within the township. There's 5 exceptions. There's one over in
Oh, seems like this would be the perfect person to ask about, are those trucks on the road with no insurance? I hope somebody asks.
Monster, Indiana. We take them to Community Hospital.
Hit the like button for mama.
And there's another place,
the like
Franciscan Clinic over there in Monster, Indiana. We go over there as well.
And then what?
South Suburban Hospital.
Uh-huh.
We go there. They're not in Thornton Township, but we also take them there too. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all done. I just want. Well, hold on. I just wanted to say, may God's will be done, as it is in heaven, as it is on earth, as it is in heaven, as it is on earth.
Yeah. The Jesus will not allow her to get those words out right. He like, don't be speaking on my behalf. I'm gonna tie your tongue. Don't be trying to bring me into this. Okay. Look at that. When you be trying to use the Lord's words and all of a sudden your tongue get tied. You think that's a coincidence? Her tongue wasn't tied that whole time she was talking, but as soon as she started trying to use the Lord's words, all of a sudden, I told her that something in it. It will be done, and then I couldn't get what it would be done. Oh, he turned his back on you. That's fucked up. Damn.
Did I get that wrong? I got turned it wrong. Did I turn it wrong? So you know what? We have to bring. You know what? We have to bring. You know what? We need to bring prayer in Dalton, because there's a demonic spirit over Dalton. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, it look like Tiffany, don't it? It's a demonic spirit over Dalton. It's like, you said, describe it to you? Okay, it's kind of orange. It's like orange. And it's got these like gigantic fucking eyes, you know. It's weird. It's weird. And then it's got this like cheating ass boyfriend that's hovering around it. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying that. I gotta add that in there because I know that it's I know it's a sensitive spot for Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm in a place where I'm hitting Tiffany where it hurts. And I know that it hurts in her boyfriend. Like it hurt. Tiffany's soft spot is her boyfriend. She let that boyfriend hers. She's doing all of this and trying to scramble to get other jobs so that she can still pay to keep this boyfriend. Because she knows what I know. He came for the money. And when the money gone, he gonna go with it. And so that's why I keep making the boyfriend jokes, because it's hilarious.
And no matter how much you try and explain yourself or explain the situation, it never changed. She's been explaining herself forever. She's been telling you, well, this is not true. This is not true. And no matter what she says, nobody's listening. And I do I look for the research. I'm like, she's right. She's telling the truth. Why aren't they listening to her?
Okay. Now, bitch. Now, what you ain't gonna do is play in our fucking face. Y'all just haven't looked through the truth. Can you specify about a thing? Did she just officially co-sign? Oh, so you just another you TIF 2.0? Ma'am, I'm gonna need, when you say I'm checking, all you gotta do is fact check. I just checked and it's like she's telling the truth. Like about what? Huh? Which thing did you check and that she's telling the truth about? You gonna tell us? Let's see. Maybe she'll tell us.
So
No, she didn't. I didn't think she would.
The only thing I can tell you is just to fact check everything that you hear and pass it on. If you hear somebody saying things that are not true, ask them the question.
Yeah, we've done that with Tiffany, and she refuses to answer, and that's how we got where we are.
Where did you find this information out?
How does she not know?
Check it out, because it really isn't true. So I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm pushing and I'm fighting to get on board. And if I do, it's going to be about the people. It's not going to be about this messiness, and I believe in unity.
Now, I'm going to tell you, she would be terrible. Here's how you know why. She's pretending to not know anything that Tiffany's doing now, which means anything that you would bring to her attention, she's going to act like doesn't fucking exist. She's going to act like it don't exist. She just told us that. Yeah, exactly. Jim Jones had people following his ass too. Indeed. Oh my God.
Bringing both parties together. That's what I call them.
You can see it in her eyes though. She don't have trustworthy eyes. The spirit is stank. She got a stank spirit. You can just tell. You can just tell. It's like certain people, the energy is just ick. She's giving me the ick.
Parties, because they're divided. Because we have to do it, and we have to bring unity to the community.
Just bring the unity to the community.
If we want to be
If I rhyme the words, it's going to make some sense, right? Yeah. No? Okay.
Be respected on the outside. You know, it's about us together and having
Okay.
community pride.
It's,
That's what we need,
okay.
community pride.
Oh, that's all we need? Oh, you know what? They should have brought her in sooner. All we needed was a little bit of pride, a little bit of unity in a community. Okay. Got it. Check. Roger Dodger. Oh my God. Where did Tiffany find her? Like, how far up her ass did she have to dig to find this? Like, she definitely pulled this one out of her ass. Just wondering how far she had to dig to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you want to feel good about where you live?
Yeah.
You know, and we're all divided. We're all on the news and everything's, you know, the propaganda. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Mojo Blue Magic said she's giving rich drunk shoplifter. It's so specific. It's so specific. It's accurate as balls. It's so accurate. It's so accurate.
You know, so I'm hoping that we can move forward so that Mayor Henyard can continue her work, and I have those same visions she has, and
Yeah, I have the same visions. You know, I'll be seeing shit too.
I'm sure when people leave here today, I'm hoping that you would do some fact checking, and pass it on. We need to create our own propaganda, you know, but with the truth, spread the truth.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. That was Miss.
Now hold the fuck up. What the fuck is propaganda? And I always thought propaganda was communication that is primarily used to influence or persuade an audience to further an agenda. I don't think that that's the right thing she should have said. We need to start our own propaganda. That sounds exactly like something that a rich drunk shoplifter would say. Let's start our own propaganda. But you know, in a good way though, is what I meant to say. That's what I meant.
Linda Terrell. She is
Linda
running
Terrell need
for
to go to fuck
trustee
on.
here in the
I'm gonna
village
tell you
of
that right
Belton.
now.